Today is March 10th, 2021, and I'm going to be doing this video on ticker symbol CLR. This was actually a trade I made the 5th, Friday. I didn't get a chance to make a video on it, so it's Wednesday now, so I'm going to be doing that today. This popped up on my scanner because it was a top gainer and it was breaking out. This is what I was looking at right here. Let's see. This right here is what I was seeing. And it was, you know, it was consolidating, but it was wedging up higher. And here's where it actually broke out at. And I was just looking for a continuation to go higher. Let's go to the 10-day, 5-minute. This was actually a $38 loss, so, bummer. But, this is what I was saying right here. It was, it made this dip, then it just ripped up higher, as it was, breaking out. And I was looking for it to do the same thing. See this, people were probably like shorting this when it broke below VWAP, then it popped up above VWAP, then it used VWAP as support. And, I was looking for a similar kind of action right here. I got in at, let's see here, 10:05. So right here as it was breaking out, I was looking for it to continue higher, and I got in at the price of 31.69. And I was just looking for it to, continue higher, possibly use, this level of support, 31.45 or whatnot, but it just broke on through, then it just went lower. And what I'm gonna do from now on is when I see something about to break out and it starts to break out, I'm just gonna use my the previous resistance as support, and I'm gonna put my stop loss around there, or at break even, and just let it do its thing. But yeah, this is a $38 loss. Let's see if I can go to yeah, here we go. No. I ain't scrolling back on these. This is a pain in the butt. Let's see. Yeah, this is it right here. I was watching this, and I actually it's funny whenever I make buys, I always think that I want to get in where people are going to be tricked. Like let's see, people were buying like around VWAP or whatever, then selling short or selling like up here, and they just this range, this range, this range. Then people are selling, they're wanting it, then it just pops right back up. So if you're like shorting this, and it just starts to break out higher, it's like what the heck's going on? It's like it's supposed to go down, but sometimes you'll get people that are short something, of panic and just start covering. Then breakout buyers are going to come in and start buying, and then it's just going to continue higher. Then it'll pull back and usually use that level of support, then just continue higher like that. This obviously didn't do that, but that's the idea. Sometimes if the general overall market isn't in sync with whatever stock you're looking at, sometimes it's not going to have a whole lot of follow through. But a lot of times, if the market's pretty good, and there's significant volume in the stock, And it does something like that, similar pattern to like that. It breaks out, new highs. A lot of times it'll just continue higher than just, pull back, use this level of support or this level of support, then just continue higher. Um, but this obviously didn't do that. This wasn't a bad trade. This is actually a pretty good trade, I thought. Didn't have follow through, but the overall pattern's pretty good. I mean, that's something you want to see. I mean, this breakdown below here. I mean, if it was just going to continue lower, it would have done it on the break of VWAP with people like selling, panic selling. But it didn't do that. It popped back up, so there wasn't a didn't take a whole lot of stops there, maybe a little bit, but um, this is a small loss. I got out at the time of 10:11, so I got in. Let's see, 10:05. I got in right here as it was breaking out, and I got out here. I got out right around here. So as it went higher, it pulled back. I think I set my stop loss at like break even or slightly below break even, and it just took my stop out. Small losses, looking for big gains, and small losses. Over the long run, the big gains they might be fewer, but they're gonna it's gonna be more than the small losses. But sometimes the small losses, can take a toll on you psychologically. So you have to be kind of see the bigger picture on everything. If you have a problem with losing the strategy, you know, it can make you gun shy because you're gonna have like a bunch of little losses, which has been happening here a lot lately. This other trade on Tpgy I made later in that same day, and it was a dumb trade. I should not have taken the trade, but I'd laid down and took a nap, and I'm like, I got one more day trade, left. I wanna make some money today, and I was like wanted to make up the $38, and I'm like, I know I can. I got one more, I got one more bullet in the revolver. I'm gonna hit something big, but that didn't end up happening. It was I took a short position on Tpgy. Let's see, the 5th. It was this day right here, and see, 5 day, 5 minute, 10 day, only a 10 day, 5 minute. Yeah, it was pretty stupid. Let's see, yeah, it was this day. This day, let's see what time. I got in at 11:33. Let's see, 11:33, right around in here. Yeah, I got in right around this level at 15:22. Um, it was right near the bottom of this right here. Wait, that sucks. Then it just pops up, then it takes out my stop. Well, 2 minutes later at 11:35. So I got in 11:33 and I got out 11:35 with 100 shares of this. No, 400 shares of this, and it was $100 loss. That really sucked. I mean, I just, I wanted to short this. I wanted to short it so bad, and it was just, it was getting ready to. Let me look at the 1 minute. 1 minute, you'll be able to see it a little bit more. But I was looking to get into it, and I was looking to short this because it was getting ready to dump pretty good, and I was like, oh, baby, you're gonna. I'm like, I'm gonna make so much profit on this because this is gonna keep dropping, and it already dropped a shit ton like throughout the day. It was dumping pretty hard, and it dumped like all week. It was, yeah. I'm just like, I just thought it just looked too easy. I see this just dumps pretty hard, and let's see, 11:30, 11:33. And I was just, and I shorted on this dump, and I need to be careful, like on like how much I want to short something. Like, don't short into dumps and don't buy into spikes. Just don't do that. That's just dumb. You just see it go higher, and you either want to buy it or sell it. Like, you see this go lower, and you're looking to short it. So I was looking for, you know, I was seeing it losing some steam here, losing some steam here, losing some steam. And I was looking for maybe another 1 minute, like, bar that was probably about this low, maybe like a few cents lower than this, and I was going to short it, but then it just dumped here. I shorted here, then it spiked up, took out my stop at 1547, and it just continued lower. I'm like, son of a. The spreads were just so wide, and it's just, don't go into dumps like that. I was getting greedy. I was looking to short it, and I was wanting to short it so bad. And I'm like, I make so much money on this, but then it started just dumping. I'm like, it just kept dumping further and further. I'm like, I need to get in this, Then it just spikes up. So, I lost $100 on this. I should not even taken this trade. I just wanted to make up from earlier in the morning with a $38 loss. So that just shows you sometimes if you're just not on that day and or if you've had a big loss, don't keep trading. Just let it go, because it's whether you think it's going to affect you or not, it probably will affect you psychologically, and a couple nice sized losses will get to you. Um, but yeah, this was just looked. I mean, it just kept dropping on daily. Looks like it's just gonna keep shitting itself, just keep dumping. But that was a $100 loss, and the other one was $38 loss, and it was just need to let it go, which wasn't too bad, but it's I had a string of losers here. I mean, it is what it is. It's part of the game. It'll be fine. But I'll talk to you guys later. Please like this video. Bye.